Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, Jake Paul was the only reason I consider that fight very weird, other than the fact that, of course, it's like a totally out of... for the first time in my life, I started believing those videos that people put out where they show like Tyson throwing a punch and then Jake Paul getting in his ear, and I was like, I straight up feel like they paid Tyson more to take it easy. Like it just... And, look, I'm not big into the whole thing of like, it's a sham for boxing because I don't care about boxing. What I don't like is it was the most bet on combat event ever. It was the most bet on. How can they do that if there's betting? Like, this is what I don't understand. If there's a gentleman's agreement between them not to finish each other, how can there even be betting? Like, how do people not feel ripped off? Like, if I bet $1,000 on Tyson by knockout, and like, I don't like how... No, but the thing is, look, somebody's saying, I'm tired of this rigged nonsense. No, I'm not saying that Tyson would have won if he tried. But what I am saying is, in the later rounds, it looked like if Jake punched 20 times, like Tyson was going down. I mean, he's old. Like, what can you... He's out of... Like... But he didn't. They almost threw no punches in the last few rounds. I mean, it's like insider trading, basically, right? It's crazy. I don't know. I just don't know, I'll never bet on stuff like that. I don't gamble anyway. I don't bet on sports, even though I could. I don't do it personally. But I have like I have a couple friends that bet some parlays here and there, and my friend bet on the Oregon football game the other day and he won $500, and I'm just like, oh, there's a game? Oh, oops. Oh, then I gotta get my creatine later. Sorry. Can we emote it? Whoops. This is the Mykonos Karos. What is that? Never seen that move in my life. Maybe I have. Kind of reminds me of an Alakine. What? Okay, this can't be a bad move. Boys and girls, I am not so sure about this. I don't want to play h4, but I also just want to play the principled move. There's obviously nothing wrong with developing your pieces. This knight just looks really in the wrong spot. Kind of want to punish it. But I do have a tendency to be impatient. Yeah, I don't know. Right, but my idea here was, first of all, this. So now I'm threatening to really ruin some pawns. Second of all, I get g5 forever, so I can now put my bishop there, play here, this way. Yeah, I like this approach. I feel like h4 is a move that only benefits me because h5 is weakening for black, but I don't know. And also, this pawn is in the way of this knight, so it feels like I'm doing... I mean, if knight e7 is played, that's crazy. I must have some way of taking advantage. Wow. That is bold. Okay. I am preparing something. Maybe I could have taken on g6, but then black would have castled, and I feel like this approach is making that more difficult. All right, we've caught up on time, which is good. Ugh. Just in case. That's a terrible move if my opponent plays that. It's a terrible move. Terrible. Friendly reminder, after this we're doing a Guess the Elo versus Magnus, kind of. YouTube, we'll see that on YouTube later. Big thought here from my opponent, who suddenly realizes they are completely outmatched. Completely overwhelmed by their opposition. Knight to e7. I've been talking about this move, but I never thought I would see it. Let's go here. Patience. This looks very dangerous for black. Very, very dangerous. This also looks bad because you blocked your queen and now you no longer see this. The thing is, I can go either way, right? Like I'm not showing where I want to go yet, and I'm gonna move depending on where, you know, the game takes me, kind of a thing. That's kind of a good move, I guess. I hate to give credit, but maybe we go this way. I don't want to put my guy. I feel like that side of the board's about to open up and oil up. Might be this. That helps me though. Yeah, this definitely helps. Oh, this looks fantastic for white now. I have 2 bishops and I have a monster attack coming. I want to play c4 and d5. Take, knight d5. Let's go c4. But let's not rush. With d5. Let's make... Maybe we can rush with d5. No, he's kind of cooked. I mean, I don't know how you... Totally dominated here. And no time. F6 is kind of the idea. I want to go queen e3. Okay, I'll back up. Fine, you win. You win that little interaction. Oh, this was... I shouldn't have been scared of backing. Queen f. Trying to open the position. Gotta make a move. I just had to get out of the way, I feel like. I'm winning, but it's tricky. Sultai. I feel like I just played a child. Sultai Chingiz. Good lord. That looks like a 5-year-old. Maybe he just has a photo of a child. Born in 2010. Unbelievable. Bro was born after COVID. Just kidding. Yeah, I played a good game. I felt like I played a good game. I felt like I just put pressure throughout the game. Was H4 one of the better moves? This move is okay, but not what I would have played. You, coach. Queen E2 is a mistake. Bro, I feel like I played a good game. All right. I mean, I was +3 after 15 moves. And coach.